realistically speaking, after Saturday, he can go smack at Devin. Because Devin is the one that has the WBC title. And this is the WBC. After this, he can shoot for Devin. And after Devin's last performance, even though he still has the title, that puts the fire on him. Because now you got shit to get off the stool. Because you had a fucked up performance your last show. And now you gotta somewhat redeem yourself. And the only way you can be able to at least do a little bit of redeeming yourself is by fighting someone of a certain caliber.
And your brother's been at the 140 division for a minute.
Just saying.
He Olympian. You don't see nobody running at him, but a lot of people say Matias is the
Matias. No, Matias did ask. Well, he was the only one that mentioned fighting my younger brother. Now, it hasn't came across our table yet.
But that's a fight y'all entertain.
But that's definitely a fight that we would entertain. I think that fight would be very entertaining.
I was gonna ask because the talk. Yo, let me tell you, it ain't hard to get them on the phone. But once you get them on the phone, it be different. It'd be different. So that's why no conversations at all.
No, so like once again, it was said that he wouldn't mind fighting my younger brother, but no one had ever brought it to us. You know what I'm saying? Saying that there was a possibility that we could make the fight or anything. If it did come, that's a fight that we would definitely entertain.
So I actually interviewed your brother like a day or two ago, and we talked about this topic, Matias. He said Matias is a foolish fighter. What are your thoughts on that, Gary?
He's a what fighter?
A foolish fighter. He said he's a rock'em sock'em robot.
Rock'em sock'em robot. I agree. I agree. I believe that I've always said intellect over athleticism. You know, but I think Matias, he's just physically strong, and he understands that he can overwhelm people within time, you know, but I don't think he's the defensive, as far as him being defensive sound, he's not the best defensively sound fighter. He does a lot of things incorrectly, you know, as a fighter, and I believe that my younger brother and I will be able to exploit that.
And you know, when we were talking about it, like we just mentioned, who should his next fight be? And I told him logically, people are going to put him in there with Devin Haney, right? Because it's WBC.
Right.
But I said, who would you have in a perfect world? And he said he wanted Matias. He said, if I could have Matias, I have him next. And when I said why, he said, because everybody seemed to be scared of him. What do you think that says about your brother's mentality and his competitive spirit?
Man, that ain't nothing but our DNA speaking at its highest form. That's what the Russell bloodline do. That's what our bloodline do. We dogs at the end of the day, you know. So he's not going to stray away from a tough competition, anything like that. If anything, that's going to make him run to it. He's going to run towards the tough competition because that's how we gauge ourselves. You know, I want to compete against the best. I don't want to fight somebody that I know I'm better than. For what?
A couple of years ago, you wanted to get in there with the guy in the main event, Davis. That's still a possibility in your mind? Like, man, let's just get in there.
It's possible. I just felt it's very possible. I felt like for where we are proximity-wise, the sport is too small for both of us to be in it and not at least clash. You know, that was my thoughts on Tank Davis, but hopefully he wins.
What weight difference you campaigning?
What am I campaigning?
I know you're 26 for the champion, 30, you go 35, 40.
To be honest with you, I would love to go straight to 35. If an opportunity presents itself at 30, then I'll go to 30, but I'll go there just for a split second.
If you still at 26, what about a new age fight?
I'm 26 is not even a thought. 30 or 35.
Gary, just one last question before I let you go. And maybe you spoke about this before I got to the interview, but you know, a couple years back, your brother beat Gervonta Santiago, and right after that fight, he called out AB. And now, obviously, you see tables turned a little bit. Adrian just had a fight that he lost. What are your thoughts on Adrian Broner, that loss, and where he stands now career path-wise?
I think ignorance sells, and that's the only reason why Adrian Broner is probably still a little relevant right now. And I believe that if he's going to need someone that the fans will want to see him fight against to at least try to redeem himself. He didn't want to fight my younger brother then. Maybe this him losing will give him the motivation to say, all right, fuck it, maybe I gotta fight someone like that to get my name back out there. So that's my thoughts.
You think that's a fight that your brother would entertain at this point, even though he's already on a trajectory to a championship?
Hell yeah, I'll let my brother break his foot off an ABS just to put his name on his resume.
There you go. Gary, appreciate you on Fight Hygiene.
Always.
I don't doubt we out. Peace.